Welcome to the Exports Growth Secret session. What is this Exports Growth Secret session? Is that is one thing after COVID, or even from the beginning of uh, 2015 or 16, there is something change happening in the international market. And there is one secret: people who are able to use it, utilize it, they are able to grow their export business. So that's the purpose. We want every one of you to know this secret and utilize in your business. And this secret is called as reverse sourcing method. Today we will see the new foreign trade policy and its relationship with the reverse sourcing method. So how you can utilize it in your business, because it's straightforward, it's simple. You can straight away understand what it is, and you can make a decision of using it in your business. So today's agenda, yes, I'm going to make it very simple. In new foreign trade policy, there are two main prominent announcement. Apart from that, everything is same. These two is going to be a game changer, and this is very beautifully put out. There is certain areas which is not clear from new foreign trade policy, but this will give you yourself a competitive edge to be prepared, because this is a very, very good announcement. And if you are using reverse sourcing method, it will make very simple and straightforward for you to use it in your export business. Okay. So what is the purpose? That's the agenda. But what should you get at the end of the session? You should know how you can generate regular leads, quality inquiries, and consistent sales in your export business. What this method is all about, and why this method is cost effective and simple method, and how you can increase your export sales by spending just 1 or 2 hours every day, because there are a lot of opportunities out there. Exports may not be the only thing you're looking after. You might be working somewhere, you might already have another business, or you're thinking of venturing into learning some new skills. So this will help you to focus and get maximum out of the time you invest in your business, in your export business. Okay. A quick introduction about who we are, what we do. Is anyone here new to this session that you do not know about Consult Kriba? Can I see yes in the chat box so that I know? Because it's a mix of a crowd. You might have already attended any of the session from us, or this could be a new thing. So for the benefit of the new attendees. Thank you, Mr. Nathan, for putting S. We started in the year 2017 by an industrial engineer and an exporter. Yes, myself an exporter. I come from a family of entrepreneurs, business family. I'm the fourth generation. Being a fourth generation, I was the first one to step into export business in the year 2011. So since 2011, I'm into export business. And then the biggest area, which is my strongest area in export business, is marketing and sales, because that's what I studied, that's what I did in my export business. Frequently we got inquiries from other exporters how to effectively do marketing and export sales, convincing the buyer that you are the right exporter for him or her. So when we started getting so many request, then we saw there is a biggest need for exporters to handhold them, to support them in marketing and sales. Yes, there are a lot of marketing channels, but at the end of the day, it's a decision of the importer to buy from an exporter or not. So that's when an industrial engineer who has 10 years of experience in IT, who is an expert in using various technology in business, and who's also a business he has a business analytics background. We started this exports growth consultancy. So we are in the field since 2017 for consultancy alone. Yes, we also do export business. What is our mission? Our mission is, every one of you is destined to be successful in your export business. And you are all unique. You all have strengths. You might also have some challenges or certain hurdles to overcome in your export business. So if we give you the right guidance and the tools to work on your business, and also the network, because business is a team sport, you will see a success in your business that will help not only your business, because indirectly you will be supporting four other families, because that's what um, the research says. Export business supports four indirect jobs. So this is our mission and cause which we are working towards it. So what we believe is export business is very straightforward. It can be done profitable, it can be done trouble free, it can be growing irrespective of what's happening in the international market. If you know how to navigate through different scenarios. Uh, Few sentiments are in the international markets regarding Indians and Indian products. How could you use it for your benefit until still make a big out of competitions in the market? So that's what we focus on. So we have clients from we pan India and also from other countries. We are still growing in many of the states and countries, so we are so happy about it. We also offer this method to Federation of Indian Exports Organizations Southern Region. So if you are an exporter or you new to export, FIO is inseparable from export business because they are the apex body. DGFT, Director General of Foreign Trade, they formulate the policies. FIO is the main body to implement for exporters. They conduct the workshops, they are the people who mainly participate in different exhibitions in other countries, especially if you're handling too many products, their RCMC is most valuable. So that shows what's our background and our credibility is. Now, I want you to reply what do you see on the screen. I have put in a picture. What do you see on the screen? So I believe you could hear me. So if you could hear me, please participate. That way you will get more out of the session. Okay. Great. Sports. Great. Yes, straightforward. It's sports. In general, they are sports, or they all played in a same manner. Cricket, chess, and swimming. Though they are all same sports, do they all have the same way of playing it? No, right? Exactly. The same way you are in export business, but the product you handle, your strength in that product, you play a unique game in export business. So this thing, I want you to get into your mindset. Your game in international market is unique and different from other exporters, though you might be handling the same product, you might be looking at the same market, you might be coming from the same place, it's still different. The way each one play is different. Now I have another photo for you and I want you to reply for that as well. What do you see on the screen? It's very simple and straightforward, right? Fruits, exactly, fruits. Do they all taste the same? They are all fruits, but do they taste the same? They are all sweet. They all have nutrients in it. They all grow in different seasons, but they don't taste the same taste, right? Grape has its own taste, apple has its own taste, and watermelon has its own taste. The same way, each one of you have your own strength. So two things I want you to digest. One thing, your business is different and it is played unique. It will have different, totally a different pitch to play, totally a different strategy to play from others. Second thing, you're also unique. Your capabilities, your strengths, your resources is also unique. So these are very good combination if you use it in the right proposition. This is where I'm going to step into the first secret, how to generate regular leads, quality inquiries, and consistent sales in your export business. Now, yes, this is what our customer says, because finding importers is not a challenge at all. You can find your importers, but what matters is how to convert into sales, how to equip yourself in sales. That's what very important. So I want you to understand this. As I told you initially, every export business is a different game, and every exporter is unique by themselves, by the way you brought up, by the way you came across different things. You're brought up in different ways. So this becomes the foundation of your business. That is where I put SWOT, is that your strength. Yes, for strength. W for weakness, they say, but we believe it's a challenge. O is an opportunity in the market. T is a threat. But if you see generally everywhere outside, mostly exporters focus on market opportunities because they immediately exporter want to know where the buyer is and how they can get the export order. This is the main question for every exporter. And then they are worried if pandemic goes around, if there is a currency fluctuation, if there is a war. These are all external factors. But trust me, this is same for every exporter, every country, every exporter, every competitor. This is same. Where the game changer is, if you focus on your strength and the challenges, this will help you to take opportunities in the market and overcome the threats. Let me give you one simple example of challenges. Now, after 2023 has started, we see a lot of tools coming. In tools, I mean softwares, apps, different services, where marketing and sales have become very efficient, cost effective. This is opportunity in the market, but the challenge is not everyone is equipped. So this becomes the challenge. How can you overcome it? If you work on it, if you study, it becomes your strength. You will stay ahead of your competitors. That way, if something bad goes in the market, your competitor is not promoting, your competitor is not regularly speaking with the buyer, you will have the better hand in the market and you will get the opportunities. This is one example I want to share. Like this, there are many examples, but tools become very essential. Now we are connecting through Zoom. Think if it is offline meeting, all have to fly in or come to a place, we have to stay, a lot of expenses are there, right? But then see how easy it has become to connect through Zoom. You're still getting the same information. If you are staying connected, you are still getting the same information. Of course, in person, face to face, it is an experience. It's an experience. It is nothing to do with the outcome of the meeting, right? So this is where the tools become very effective in bringing down your operation cost. Now, how to make it use? Here, this is where the reverse sourcing method comes. Basically, what reverse sourcing method do, it splits the export business into 6 core functional areas, 6 areas. If you think of whole export business, there are only 6 functional areas in it. First one is product, second one is market, third one is legal. Legal means everything to do with trade policies, market certificates, everything you do with third party. That is your license, registrations, documents, certificates. All these 4 will come under legal. Marketing, yes, promoting your product, exhibitions, trade fairs, everything that's come under marketing. And then sales, where you follow up with your buyer and get the order in. And execution means once you've got the order, you do the shipment and ensure. Sales also covers the payment term. You should be very clear about your payment. Once you execute your payment, either if you are working on advance payment, your payment should come in first. If you're working on LC, that's a little bit different game. Of course, you can do invoicing, discount and discounting, pre-shipment. There are a lot of options are in the market, but very few utilize it. So how you can make sure all these core functional areas, you're in the top of your game. You are doing the absolutely fantastic job. That's where reverse sourcing method provides you with simple templates. Templates means there will be certain question answer, which questions will be there. If you answer it, you know what exactly you're doing in your business. And then we also provide tools. Like, as I told you, one thing is marketing and sales softwares, which are very simple to use. And nowadays, different softwares provide even 1 month free trials where you can use it maximum. Tools are in every place. Like you can do the market research effectively, you can find the tariffs effectively, you can find the packaging requirements effectively. These are called as tools to find information about different areas in export business. And network is very important. Say, next week in our reverse sourcing method program, a banker is going to come and talk about Nostro account, which is a very 18 countries are approved Indian rupee as a trade mechanism, like Malaysia, Tanzania, different markets, right? What is the practically happening? Because you could see information on the paper, but how to use it in your business, that's where the challenge comes, right? So we bring the experience to people who are practically working on these things. So he will be coming and sharing with our reverse sourcing method exporters about what's happening with Nostro Vostro account, which country you should focus, which country you should not focus right now, what are the RBI notifications, practically, very simple, practically. In one of the case, he went extra mile for one of our RSM exporter to talk with their banker in another state, which is totally a different bank, to sort out the inquiry where the exporter was not able to convince his bank to give him certain information. So network is very important for your business. Logistics, trade finance, auditors, government officials, they are all very important for your business. So wherever we have the network, we bring them to our reverse sourcing method exporters, and so that the network becomes easy for you. Think, if you have to study and then put everything on your export business, it will take time, right? But if you have a very trustworthy person, then they give you the information, it becomes easier to work out. So when you combine these two, you become a successful, ever-growing, and trouble-free export business. You might be already exporting. Good, fair enough. How to take it to the next level? That's where it matters. It's become simple for you. Now, I'm going into foreign trade policy 2023 announcement. So what we have done is, in any information we come across, we will see which area it fits into. And this is where we could see the clarity how foreign trade policy announcements are relevant and which stage exporters can use it. There are two important announcements have come out. One is called as One District, One Product, that is ODOP. It is already there, but it's not that active. I believe they will bring it very active because they are decentralizing the powers from central to states, because the states can handle the exports. Then the second thing they are bringing is e-commerce. They to promote e-commerce, because this was in announcement for quite a long time. Now, what is this ODOP? That is, every district would have two or three products which has the potential to be exported. But as an exporter, it becomes difficult for us to study every product, right? But they will focus on these products, and these. So in level 1, there are 766 districts in India. Just think, just two products from every district. Easily, India will have around 1500 products. That is 1500 products easily, right? And just think, in this 1500 products, if exporters are able to make additional just 10 lakhs, just calculate and see, this itself become easily 15 crores additional revenue. Very straightforward, very simple, very straightforward. And it's not 15 crores actually, it's more than that, right? How much is it? It becomes like 1500. It just straight away multiplies in the revenue that India can get. And if an exporter utilize it straightforward, think about the revenue they can bring in. And I'm not making it up. This is government's announcement. It has to be properly utilized. What they say is, each district collectors. So that's where first thing is, you'll get the idea of which product is good to be exported from your district. This could be agro, this could be handicraft, this could be manufacturing. They've not limited to particular sector. They have kept it open, which that district has the best opportunity. The second one, what they say is, apart from the existing markets, they will also give a market research report where new markets there is a possibility. This will act under the district collector. So they say two things. One is the district export promotion committee. Another one is district export action plan. So what is it? They form a committee, a separate team will be there, and they will put an action plan. What are the products can be taken? Where are these products having the challenges? And whatever the central government is giving the schemes like cold chain, logistics, sorting, testing, certification, packaging. All these things will come under this ODOP. Okay, under one district, one product. But the one thing not clear is how when they are going to implement it, that's not clear. Okay, so they are going to put a separate portal for this one district, one product. After this district export promotion committee meets and they come with the plan of district export action plan, they are going to put it in the open portal. If you know how to get this information and use it in your business, just think how much of time you will save in your business. Okay, I'll finish off the ODOP, then I'll go to the e-commerce because this is very beautiful. Then after that, in legal, I've told you, because it comes under district, all the certifications, schemes in the central governments, everything will be disseminated through this district collector. How effectively they will implement it, that based on the district administration and your state's administration, that I cannot comment anything. But if you know how to develop a network, how to be effectively be participating, because they are also saying that they will conduct workshops, events. If you know how to ask questions, if you know how to engage with key role players, definitely you are in good hands. Definitely the potential is huge. I am very much looking forward to it because we already making connects in different areas where our exporters can make benefit out of it. So this is the legal side. Marketing side, what they say is BSM means buyer seller meetings, trade fairs. They'll conduct trade fairs and also workshops how to utilize it. This is good because this is called as marketing. Of course, they might charge, they may not charge, that no information on it. They might come up with some schemes. I do not know. The information is not clear there yet. But still, this itself saves a lot of work for the exporters in trying to understand the specifications, details of the product. As such, in sales, nobody can guarantee. The sales becomes the ultimate responsibility of the exporter. Nobody in the world can come and tell you like, okay, this person is definitely going to buy from you and they are definitely going to pay. I know this is a little bit harsh truth, but we have to digest it because at the end of the day, it's about the buyer. If your communication is clear, if your follow-up is consistent, and if you show, today we did an exercise just to see in our community. Yesterday we put a message saying that give a like or thumbs up to the message. I expected that no one is going to put a thing, because now the mindset of the people in general, I'm not saying just you or the community people, I'm not blaming anyone. It has become a what in it for me. If I do an action, if I go ahead, what would I get out of it? So today we put it like, actually it wasn't, if the more you become proactive, the more you can get benefit out of consult Kriba reverse sourcing method. So today we shared like, okay, you'll get 15 minutes sales strategy. Then we started seeing people responding. This is the same buyer's intention in the international market also. You have to be very clear why you're connecting with them. What is the benefit for them to buy if they buy from you? Because there are a lot of, the one challenge right now we see in the last 10 years, too much of choice for the buyers. In the international market also, the buyers have a lot of choice. If they have to buy from Vietnam, if they have to buy from an African country, they have a lot of choice. So it becomes the responsibility of the exporter to ensure you give a clear input to your buyer. Then the sixth one is, if execution in ODOP, they say you get all the support for production to fulfillment, not for sales. Of course, as I explained it, how sales work. This is about the one district, one product. Then the next biggest announcement is e-commerce. E-commerce, why e-commerce? Everywhere, the web portals, e-commerce, online trading, this has become a norm. So they have increased the value of the e-commerce business, that is up to 10 lakhs you can do it, exports through e-commerce, through couriers. That way you will get better benefits. So you it's sorted, right? If you are sending, say for example, products that have higher value, which can be exported only through couriers, this is a very good opportunity for such exporters, because the logistic cost will come down really, really well. And then the second one, what they say is, they also make a something called as e-commerce export hub, ECEH. This hub, again, I believe ODOP and ECEH might work in unison. There is a lot of opportunity to work like that. One biggest challenge if you're doing e-commerce business, marketing collaterals like images, catalogs, videos, putting out regular contents, it's a big challenge in e-commerce business. There they are saying they will provide the help. This will bring down the marketing expenses for the exporters. It is a very good announcement because we have a lot of products that has a bigger scope in e-commerce. In US alone, there are about 1 lakh exporters already doing business through Amazon. So I also foresee, because they've already done this, Indian government tied up with Amazon to give 6-month FBA benefits to the exporters. So I also see they might tie up with Amazon, eBay, and there are a lot of e-commerce platforms. If you go to Southeast Asia market, Lazada. So every countries have big e-commerce. And I foresee down the line, may not be immediately, they will bring in these channel partners to equip you to place your products in this e-commerce. Again, it's your ability to understand which market has the better potential for which type of product. There is no information on that for e-commerce export hub. And then the beautiful thing is, in a execution, you get better rates and specialized service. That's what they have said, because logistics costs are very high when you deal with exports. So the export hub is going to take care of it. Now, there are many landlocked regions. That's where only post office function, not infrastructure. There will not be any proper infrastructure. The big companies may not be tier 2 and tier 3 cities. If you're coming from a city where internet is there, but infrastructure is not there, this becomes really good for them, because they are bringing in foreign post office service, because foreign post office service will be in only the main areas. It will not be in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities. And they are bringing into that area. Think about how much exporter can save from traveling. If these are going to be implemented, I'll be the happiest person, and we will make the maximum utilization. Now, there is one gray area, sales. Now I'm going to talk about you how you should be prepared to do sales in your export business. Any question is there so far? Please put it in the comment, so that chat, so that I can take it up and answer with regards to the foreign trade policy. Because that one space is left for sales, that is left to the exporters to do. That's where the Consult Kriba comes in. We equip you how to do the communication, how to do the follow-up, how to use these tools, what question to be asked when, how to qualify the exporter, whether he's a right exporter or not. Now you would ask whether they are genuine exporter. Genuine exporter always mean if they will pay you. It doesn't matter how big the importer is in that country. Will he pay you? That's what it matters, right? I'm going to take you through that.